Hello, everybody. Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my live class today on Communicative English. Okay, all right. First of all, I would like to thank both new and regular students. By the way, a special thanks to those who have attended last class because this class is the continuation of lesson 7 with some review. Well, dear students, Uh, do you listen to me or are you watching my activities on a screen? Okay, I hope you do. Thank you so much. Dear viewers, in fact, we have spent some couple of days with communicative English for the students of second semester, but I am afraid I got a little feedback from the part of you. Therefore, I am waiting to know your progress. Several times I advised you to upload your voice recording on comments box, or you can give the link of your recording on introducing yourself. Uh, but unfortunately, I got no result yet from you, even though I repeatedly advised you to create a Facebook chatting group for conversation. But I got no screenshot or no voice recording, no conversation carried out from the part of you. By the by, one thing is very noticeable that our activities of online class are being observed by different agencies and organizations. So please be responsible and take care. The comments you pass are not up to the mark. I feel shy to see all this with heavy heart. I believe that you are all students, therefore, please think positive and do better. First, you should write comments in English. Don't worry, right or wrong does not matter here. Secondly, try to interact with me, passing productive comments. And thirdly, follow my instruction intensively and do as well. Okay. I hope that you could understand. Okay, dear student, uh, time flies very fast. So let's go to do some exercises today. What we have studied last class in lesson 7. I mean, at the shop. It's not repetition, but it's a review. Okay? Very quickly, have a look at the transcript and listen to the audio video conversation between customer and shopkeeper. And then go for doing some exercises. Okay? All right. Let's start. Hope I think that you are watching the first slide and my every lecture, I used to talk about the objectives of communicative English, and I think that not necessarily. I don't want to talk about uh, the objectives of today's lesson, objectives of communicative English. So you can go for the next slide. All right, lesson 8. In today's lesson, we will focus on knowing vocabulary phrases related to at the shop, and perhaps you have learned a lot about some new vocabularies at the shop in my previous class, in my last class in lesson 7. And today I would like to focus on reading skills and then practice listening to an audio video. And it is mandatory today to go for writing tasks as because in the last class I omitted, I have not given you any homework. So today you have to do some homework, and ultimately speaking is supposed to be practiced among your friends over net, and it is flexible. Okay, but it is important to know and to take seriously. That is, viewers, you are requested to use headphones while going to listen to audio video task. And each and every lesson we go for watching or listening some audio video uh, tasks. So regarding this, it is it would be beneficial for you to you if you use headphones. Okay, so go for the next slide. All right, some common rules of speaking, and I talked a lot about each and every lecture. So I don't wanna stay here anymore, but I want to say one thing, that is, a good listener is a good speaker. While you will go for listening task, then of course you have to be attentive. You have to be engaged. You have to engage yourself so seriously, okay, so that you can catch the keywords. You can catch the right pronunciation from the part of the native speaker, right? And SAS is the case is happening to this uh, listening rules of listening. I also talked about this common rules several times, so just have a look. Okay, listening is the most important communication skill, and now, probably you spend more time on listening skill. And like other skills, listening takes practice. So you have to do it, and it is an active process, and it requires attention. Okay, so go for the next slide. And in this slide, you will listen to the conversation between customer and the shopkeeper for 1 minute. And it is very important for you to listen carefully, because picking some information from this conversation, you have to do some, or you have to perform exercises in later slides. So take care and listen very carefully. Okay.
Hi, can I help you? Hello, how much is this magazine? Let's see. Top Sounds, that's $1.99. Okay, can I have the magazine? And do you have a bottle of water? Yes. Have you got cold ones? Over there in the fridge. Is that everything? I think so. Oh, and these three. Okay. How much is that? That's £3.40, please. Here. Thank you. And there's £1.60 change. Would you like a bag? No, it's fine, thanks. Bye. Bye.
Okay, dear students, we have experienced the conversation between customer and shopkeeper, and we will try to recollect the conversation style, conversation informations, how they have dealt with each other. So you can go for the next slide for reading task. Okay, you see here is the main transcript and what you have listened from the audio video. It is given here. So read the text aloud with me. Okay. All right. Shopkeeper, hi, can I help you? Jima, hello, how much is this magazine? Shopkeeper, let's see, top sounds that 1.99 pound, right? Okay, Jima, okay. Can I have the magazine? And do you have a bottle of water? Shopkeeper, yes. Jima, have you got cold ones? Shopkeeper, over there in the fridge. Is that everything? Jima, I think so. Oh, and these sweets. Shopkeeper, okay, how much is that? Shopkeeper, that's 3.40 pound, please. Jima, here you are. Shopkeeper, thank you. And there is 1.60 pound change. Would you like a bag? Jima, no, it's fine. Thanks. Bye. Shopkeeper, bye. Okay, you may have, you can read it out once more. Okay, to pick the information from this text, and with this very experience, we will do exercises for the next session, for the next slide. Okay, and you see the preparation task. I don't want to talk about much more about the preparation task as because we finished in the last class, and you see some expressions are given here, all right, and you have to mm, pick the expressions for the customer and for the shopkeeper. All expressions are not suitable for the customer, and all expressions are not suitable for the shopkeeper. So you have to pick the right expressions for the customer and put it here, and then mm, you have to pick the expressions for the shopkeeper. So here you see a bottle of water, please. How much is this? Do you have a bottle of water? Can I have a bottle of water? These expressions uh, is delivered by the customer. And can I help you? Would you like a bag? That's 1.99 pound. Is that everything? These expressions are from the part of the shopkeeper. So try to uh, remember this, recollect this in your memory. If you want to apply these expressions in future while you go for or when you go for purchasing something in a shop. Okay, all right, go for the next slide. Okay, this is task one, MCQ questions. You know it very well, the elaboration of MCQ. MCQ means multiple choice questions. Okay, so here I want to check your understanding, what you have understand from listening the audio video conversation or reading the transcript. Okay, so I think that it's very easy for you to pick the right answer, right? Jima is talking to a shopkeeper or a friend. Which one is correct for Jima? Is it a friend or a shopkeeper? She went to the shop. So ultimately, the answer would be the first one. I mean, number one, a shopkeeper. So Jima is talking to a shopkeeper, right? And then the magazine, number two, the magazine costs, number one, a 0.99 pound. Number two, 1.99 pound. So far I remember there is no option of 0.99 pounds. So ultimately 1.99 is pounds is the right answer here. Okay. And number three, Jima buys a bottle of water, right? Okay, I have disclosed the right answer here. Okay, there is no option to go for juice as because she never uttered the very word juice. So water is the right answer here, right? And Jima also buys some chocolate sweets. Do you remember the right word, chocolate or sweets? Yes, of course. So far, I remember that sweets is the right answer. So it costs 3.40 in total. And number two, 4.30 in total, right? I think that uh, the first one, 3.40 pound is the right one, right answer. So you can say it costs 3.40 pound, right? And lastly, you see, we have another uh, question that is Jima wants a bag. Number one. Number two, does not need a bag. Which one is right? Did she want a bag? Okay, no, she did not. She does not want a bag. So the second one, I mean, number two is the right answer here. Okay. So I think that you can do it well and you can answer the question, right question on your comment spec so that I can read it out later. Okay. All right. Task two. Check your understanding. Here, the testing tools is used gap filling, right? Some expressions are given here, some phrases are given in the table. You see, complete the sentences with the word phrases from the box mentioned above. Here is a box, and some sentences are given, and you have to pick the right phrases to uh, fill in the blanks to make a sense. Okay, so a conversation is given here, and mm, some blanks are left out, and you have to pick the right expressions from here to fill in the blanks to make sense. Okay, so I think that the first one here, you see, shopkeeper house. So far, I remember that. Can I help you? This is also from the part of the shopkeeper. So I think that this one is the right expressions from for the shopkeeper. So we can simply pick these expressions and put it here. We can drag it and drop it here, right? We can drag this sentence and drop here. So it will make a sense. Hi, how can I help you? Hello. So I think that how much is this magazine? So this one is the right expression. So please drag and drop here. Drag and drop here. So it will make a sense. And then shopkeeper, let's see, top sounds. Okay, top sounds. I think that this one is the right expression for filling the blanks here. Let's see, top sounds. That's 1.99 pound. Okay. Jima, okay, can I have the magazine and a bottle of water? Shopkeeper, yes. So I think that mm, where it is. Okay, okay, this one may be the right expression. Have you got cold ones? Have you got cold ones? Shopkeeper, over there in the fridge. If we go for question number five, then is that everything over there in the fridge? So Is that everything is the right expression? So please take and drop here. And if you drop here, ultimately you will get a sense here over there, the phrase. Is that everything? So far, I remember that the shopkeeper asks the customer, and Jima, I think so. Oh, and this sweets. Shopkeeper, okay. Jima, how much is that? Shopkeeper, that's 3.40 pound. Okay. And then so far, I remember that is that everything? Is that everything is the right expressions? Okay. Is that so? Is that everything is right expression? So please take and drop here, and it will make a sense. That will make a sense. Okay, Jima, I think so. Oh, and this sweets shopkeeper. Okay, Jima, how much is that? Shopkeeper, that's 3.40, number six. You see. So I think that this one, this expression is the right expressions, and they can drop here. So if you drop here, it makes sense. That's 3.40 pound, please. Okay. Okay, dear students, try to pay attention to these expressions, how the native people or native speaker use some expressions, when they use some expressions, and what is the use of giving this that expressions. Okay, so if we give someone something to somebody else, uh, we should use please. Okay, this is called generosity or etiquettes and manner of doing something. And here you see, Jima, how you are, shopkeeper, thank you. And there is 1.60 chains. Number seven, okay, you see, mm, would you like? Maybe this is the right expressions. So please drag and drop here and read it out. Thank you. And there is 1.60 jeans. Would you like a bag? Yes, so far I remember the right expressions. Okay. And Jima, thanks. Bye. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Bye. And okay, dear students, I hope that we have finished the task two very seriously, and not necessary to talk about this task anymore. Okay, so go for the next slide. All right, this is a very important task for you, as because you have to. This is the time for you to create, right? You will get a hints from the text, but you have to create of your own. There is, I think, there is no much more relation with the dialogue and conversation or the text we have studied, right? So try to rearrange. Some sentences are not given in the order, and you have to arrange or you have to rearrange the sentences to make sense uh, of conversation. Okay, if you go to you go for shopping to a shopping mall, then you just think you are in the shopping mall, and you have to deliver these expressions, but it is not given in the order. So you have to arrange these sentences to make sense of a conversation in a shopping mall. So I think that first we should read it out. Time is getting up. Okay. So no more time here. So I am giving you the answer very shortly. And if you do this, it will help you to become competent in delivering conversation in a shopping mall. So go for the next slide. Ultimately, the answer is given here. And you see, the first one is, hi, can I help you? Yes, where it is? Yes, this is here. So you have to put this expression at the very beginning if you want to make a sense. And then, hi, how much are these sweets? Where it is? How much are these suits? Okay, here. So you have to put second sentence in place of the second sentence to make sense. Okay, mm, these ones. Let me see. There are 1 pound. Okay. Can I have the sweets and the cola, please? Of course. Is that everything? Yes, thanks. That's 2 pound, please. Here you are. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay. So I think that from the very beginning to the end of the conversation, we are able to make a sense in a shopping mall if we want to purchase something and want to talk with a shopkeeper. Okay. So you do of your own. If you do repeatedly, then it will help you to become competent in carrying conversation in a shopping mall. As I said earlier, that today you have to do some homework. That is, you see, firstly, you try to pick some new words, new phrases from the text, and of course you will write it here, okay, in the blank. And then for the group discussions, a new topic is given for you. I think that it's very important. I personally love for shopping, but I'm really very sorry I cannot go to the shopping mall to purchase something. But what about you? I think, what about you? Do you love shopping? If you do, how do you shop during this pandemic? Is not it very difficult task to go to the shopping mall or to shop something, right? So you just create an environment of conversation among your friends. Okay, how your friends manage this problem, or how your friends manage shopping. Okay, so get experience and carry on conversation with your friends, right? Okay, thank you. Go for the next task. All right, this is very, 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 very important for you, as because sometimes I see that um, uh, you have to experience this question, that is, make in your exam, make an attractive poster for the people giving advice to protect the environment. So far I remember, this month we have spent environment day. And not only for that, but we should remember in keep in mind that always we should keep in pace of keeping our environment safe for the sake of ourselves. So it is our regular duty. And it is another thing, that is, this question is very important for your exam. Sometimes it appears, and the question setter asked to write or to make an attractive poster for the people giving advice to protect the environment. And nothing, it's very easy and very interesting. You see, here is a poster, and you see, of course, it is done by a student, so far I remember. And he made, or she made, I don't know whether his, I don't know his or her gender, but I'm sure that it is done by students. So I think that it's a very nice poster, and from this poster we can uh, get some information how to keep safe our environment. Okay, so these very students try to show that how we can keep our environment safe and sound. Okay, here is another poster you see. So you can create of your own. Okay, you can think of your own to create or to make an attractive poster, so that people might get awareness to protect the environment. Here is another poster also, you see. Okay, this is your homework today, and you have to write 150 words. You have to write a paragraph within 100 to 150 words. Okay, and make an attractive poster along with this very home task. Okay. All right. Time is up, and our session is almost at the end. So you have nothing to be worried. Answer scripts, answer key is given here. You can match with the answer you have made of your own in last couple of minutes. So it will help you to check your answer, right? And usually we go for these websites, and we have no other way. If we want to carry our study, if we want to mm, do all our study materials or to study here, of course, we have to keep watching and get connected with these websites, that is www.skills.gov.bd. Okay, you can download my lecture from here. You can download materials. You can share. You can post. You can do comments. You can do whatever you like. But we have to remember one thing again, that we must be responsible. Okay, and doing all these things. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much to stay with me with patience and listening to me. Uh, Nice to meet you here and hope to see you in the next class. Bye bye.